Hello everyone. My name is Jacinto from Marikina Polytechnic College, Bachelor of Industrial Technology, major in Civil Technology, first year B. What is illegal drugs? Illegal drug means a controlled substance but does not include a controlled substance legally possessed or used under the supervision of a licensed healthcare professional, or a substance that is otherwise legally possessed or used under the authority of the Controlled Substances Act or under any other provision of federal law. What is drug addiction? Drug addiction, also called substance use disorder, is a disease that affects a person's brain and behavior and leads to an inability to control the use of a legal or illegal drug or medication. Substances such as alcohol, marijuana, and nicotine are also considered drugs. When you're addicted, you may continue using the drug despite the harm it causes. What is drug abuse? The use of illegal drugs or the use of prescription or over-the-counter drugs for purposes other than those for which they are meant to be used, or in excessive amounts. Drug abuse may lead to social, physical, emotional, and job-related problems. Effect of different type of drugs. Different types of drugs affect your body in different ways, and the effects associated with drugs can vary from person to person. How a drug affects an individual is dependent on a variety of factors including body size, general health, the amount and strength of the drug, and whether any other drugs are in the system at the same time. Drugs can have short-term and long-term effects. These effects can be physical and psychological, and can include dependency. You may act differently, feel differently, and think differently if you have taken drugs. And you may struggle to control your actions and thoughts. You might begin to use drugs without thinking about any harm to your body. You might think drugs won't become a problem because you are only a casual user. The more you take a drug, the more likely you are to build up a tolerance to its effects. This can lead to the need to take larger doses to obtain the effects of the drug. For this reason, evidence suggests that after prolonged use, many drugs can cause dependence. Drug dependence can quickly begin to affect your psychological and physical health, and can also affect your work and social life. It is important to remember that there is no safe level of drug use. Be careful when taking any kind of drug. How to prevent drug addiction. People become addicted to drugs for many reasons. Some of their motives include trying to overcome another mental disorder, like depression, being influenced by friends, family members, or celebrities, and accidentally misusing prescription medicines. They may also rely on drugs to help fit in, chase the tremendous high they experienced during their last hit, and as a way to escape painful memories. If you recognize someone on the fringes of becoming an addict, it's important to act quickly. Some symptoms include neglecting responsibilities, taking on more physical risks, or causing problems in relationships. If you notice these symptoms, take the following 5 actions to prevent the person from falling deeper into their addictive ways. 1. Communicate. Before seeking therapy, it's important to help someone on the verge of becoming an addict realize the type of behavior being displayed is dangerous. Many addicts don't believe what they are doing is wrong. Often, they use drugs as a way to solve the problem, such as the ones described above. They use drugs because it's give them a high. In order to help someone, they must first accept their drug dependency as a problem. Remember to stay cool, resist the urge to judge, and be honest with them. You want them to feel comfortable opening up to you. 2. Seek therapy. There are 5 stages of drug abuse. People will first begin to experiment with the drug before they regularly use it. Help someone before they become an abuser. First, talk with the addict and help them understand that recreational use can turn into dependency. Then, help them recognize that therapy is the best form of treatment. The type of treatment a person receives depends on their needs and problems. A quality healthcare professional will not only treat underlying problems, but explain the dangers of leisure drug use and that they don't solve mental issues, only manage its symptoms. 3. Maintain a happy, healthy lifestyle. A professional can help an addict replace drug usage with passions like sports or art. By focusing more on their hobbies, an addict is less likely to jeopardize their life or others by using illegal substances. 4. Deal with pressure. Along with replacing drug addiction with hobbies, a professional should help eliminate stress. This is important because stress could be not only one of the reasons they became an addict but also a factor that would cause them to relapse. Research has indicated that stress often causes the brain to change, similar to changes seen by addictive drugs. This suggests that people who are stressed may be more prone to become drug abusers or relapse. Further, the study proposes addicts are much more sensitive to becoming stressed. A few ways to help reduce stress include exercising, reading a book, volunteering, or taking up the relaxing art like painting. 5. Look into the past. According to a study, 40 to 60% of the risk for developing an addiction is due to genetics. Other studies have pointed out that the risk may be higher for strong substances such as nicotine or cocaine. If a close relative, such as a parent, has had drug abuse problems, their son or daughter is also a high-risk candidate to develop similar health issues. If you know a person who is struggling with substance abuse during National Recovery Month, call Fairwinds Treatment Center. Founded 25 years ago by Dr. M.K. Call El Yusuf. Our staff of full-time psychiatrists, nursing professionals and licensed therapists uses a dual diagnosis method to treat patients with alcoholism and other addictions. Dual diagnosis combines clinical treatment and therapeutic counseling to identify the underlying reasons for addiction and resolve the psychological triggers to prevent relapse.